How's it going, guys? And welcome back to the LAIR. And today we're back in historic best of one with Glitter Storm 2.0. We're looking to get our revenge from the other day. But anyways, before I go over the changes, I just want to say if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. It's free to you and helps us out so much. Feel free to drop me a comment, talk about strategy, deck ideas, misplays. I read the comments daily. And if you have any friends or family that are into Magic, please share the channel with them. One last thing I'd like to say for all of my new followers or subscribers on either Twitch or YouTube, once you do follow or subscribe, just reach out to me in the chat or the comment, say something like, hey, I just followed or subscribed or whatever, and I can respond to you with an in-game code that you can use in Arena to unlock a mystery gift from Wizards. So very excited to be able to offer that to you guys. Just make sure to reach out to me. And if you subscribe on both my Twitch and my YouTube channels, I will give you 2 codes. So yeah. Looking forward to growing the channel some more with everybody and having a good time playing Magic. So let's go ahead and get into this. So the main reason I switched into Historic at first was for the mana base. It was just too much, too difficult to try and do what we were going to do on a continuous basis. So that was my first reason for going, and then I did some other little tweaks, but we'll get into that right now. So let's start off on the 1-drops. We have the full playset of Alseid of Life's Bounty. He's a 1/1 with lifelink, and we can pay 1 and sacrifice him at any time, and target creature or enchantment you control gains protection from the color of your choice until the end of turn. We're running 3 copies of Karametra's Blessing. At instant speed, target creature gets +2/+2 until the end of turn. If it's an enchanted creature or an enchantment creature, it also gains hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn. Running 3 copies of Sentinel's Eyes. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has vigilance, and we can escape it from our graveyard by exiling 2 other cards and paying its escape cost. Running the full playset of Hateful Eidolon. He's a 1/2 with lifelink, and it says whenever an enchanted creature dies, draw a card for each aura you control that was attached to it. And then under the 2-drops, we're running the full playset of All That Glitters. Enchant creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact and or enchantment you control. This is a new addition since we've gone back into Historic. We're going to add the full playset of Kor Spiritdancer. She's a 0/2, and she gets +2/+2 for each aura attached to her. And whenever you cast an aura spell, we draw a card. Running the full playset of Setessan Training. Enchant creature you control. When it enters the battlefield, we draw a card, and a target creature gets +1/+0 and has trample. On to the 3-drops is the same as the last version. However, we did make some adjustments to the numbers. I believe in the last version of this deck, I was running 2 or 3 copies of this card. We cut down to 1. I feel like I never used this card. We won action, and we won action very fast. It can be really, really good in very specific situations, but usually you don't want to see this card in the beginning of the game. So I cut down to 1. So at sorcery speed, we return up to 2 target creature cards with total converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Put a death touch counter on either of them, and then put a menace counter on either of them. Demonic Embrace is another one from the old deck. I believe we were originally running 3 copies of this, but we bumped it up to 4. So enchanted creature gets +3/+1, has flying, and is a demon in addition to its other types. And then we can cast Demonic Embrace from our graveyard by paying 3 life and discarding a card in addition to paying its other costs. Storm Herald was also in the original version. We had 4, but once again, I found him. First off, we can't cast him when we have him in our opening hand because we usually don't have the mana, and then also he's without his ability, he's a 3/2 with haste for 3, which is mediocre. So I cut 1 copy to hopefully we have some stuff in the graveyard, and then we slam him down in the late game, and then just bam, put all these auras on him and go in for the win. So we cut down 1 on him. Also had the full play set of Setessan Champion. This is a great card, but now that we're in Historic, I feel like Kor Spiritdancer is much better. It's cheaper. It does the same thing, but it also gets pumped even harder. So, I cut 1 and then going for the Kor Spiritdancer. But she's a 1/3, and whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on Setessan Champion and draw a card. Now let's talk about the mana base. I'm running 3 Indatha Triomes, the full play set of Temple Garden, 3 copies of Sunpetal Grove, the full play set of Clifftop Retreat, 3 copies of Isolated Chapel, full play set of Godless Shrine, and then 2 Brightclimb Pathway or Grimclimb Pathways. So yeah, that's basically what we did. We cut a few cards from the 3-drop slot. We added in the full play set of Kor Spiritdancer. We dropped 1 Karametra's Blessing. We bumped up 1 Setessan and bumped up 1 Demonic Embrace. So now we have a 1.9 converted mana cost, running 18 creatures, 23 enchantments with 23 lands. I also bumped up the lands by, I believe, 1 or 2, because it just seemed like I was never ever getting 1 or 2 land or more on the opening hand. So I play tested this a little bit earlier, nothing too extreme, but I believe it's going to perform much better than the other version, and that's what we're going for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let's hop into it. Let's see how we do. We are out for our revenge today. Let's do it. A spooky warthog? Okay. First opponent, a spooky warthog. Alright, so we got a 3-lander here. We're missing everything but red, but that's fine because we don't have the Storm Herald in our hand. We have a turn 1 Alseid, and we can do either a turn 2 Sentinel's Eyes or Setessan, and we also have a Setessan Champion to help us draw some cards. I think we're going to keep this. Since we have a Sunpetal Grove, I'm going to go ahead and lead off with the Godless Shrine. Okay, looks like we're mono white life gain. Okay. He's splashing black, so I think in this situation we will play the Sentinel's Eyes and just go in. I'm going to hold up the Karametra's Blessing. Alseid of Life's Bounty and Hateful Eidolon are enchantment creatures, so Karametra's... okay, he plays a Bloodthirsty Aerialist. So they get the full benefit. They get the +2/+2 hexproof and indestructible, which is great against board wipes or exile. Okay, so I think we need to get this. So let's think about this. I play this. I play the Setessan. The Setessan dies. Or he can also kill our... So I'm going to pay 3 life anyways. And I think this will give her 3. That's not enough. Yeah, let's do this, and let's see if we can get our opponent to block. Okay, opponent blocks. We'll puff Alseid. Now, once again, we're not really too worried about if our creatures and stuff die. We actually kind of want that to happen, because then we can play our Storm Herald and just get all of these back. There's the Kor. Beautiful. So we'll play Kor. We will play Indatha. And I think we just... we're just going to go ahead and play the Sentinel's Eye so we can draw a card. Beautiful. Still looking for that red source. Since I went down to 3 copies... Okay, another Bloodthirsty. Since I went down to 3 copies of Storm Herald, I figured 4 red sources was plenty. And for the most part, I feel like that's right. Okay, so we're going to play Setessan. That's fine. Okay. These both draw us cards, so... Yep. Yep. Yeah, just going to go face. That vigilance is beautiful. Okay. Opponent does gain life, though, with this Soul Warden. Kind of annoying. If he picks off the Kor Spiritdancer, then we just start slamming on Setessan. Okay. So he'll gain another... Ooh, Heliod. Disgusting. Alright, so we're looking for flying. That's why I'm running 4 copies of Demonic Embrace. I wonder if he goes in here. I don't think he will. Oh, look at that. Speak of the devil. Alright, so we're going to have this enter in as a swamp. Let's play Demonic Embrace. I'll draw a card. Yep. There's the Storm Herald that we can't play. Play the Hateful. Okay. You're gonna need it. Let's hit him with this all the glitters. Draw a card. Storm Herald. Yeah, I don't think you're outpacing that, my friend. Let's see if he blocks. Alright. This is going to be really funny. All we need is a red source, and opponent is pretty dead. Good card. Yep, keep going. That's not enough. And now we have the Karametras, so it doesn't really matter. Just gonna go in with you. I don't know if this is gonna work on him, but let's try it. Nope. Yep. Don't have the basics, so that's fine. All right, we're set up for our Storm Herald. Yep. 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 Hateful Eidolon. Just looking for that red source. Yep. Yep. There it is. So unfortunately, we do have to end the turn. I hope this is a settle the wreckage here. Yep. Cool. And now he's leaving himself vulnerable. Yep. Okay. Yep. Down to 3. Tapped out. Cool. Yep. Alright. Storm Herald time. And there's no, sure. Sure. Alright, so we put all that glitters. Demonic, Setessan, Sentinels, Setessan, you. You. We're not dead yet. The demonic, glitters. Eventually, Kor, Setessan, demonic. So let's all that glitters. We want to leave up the Karametras just in case he tries to get frisky. We're going to attack. And got him. That was very satisfying. Now that's the cool thing about Storm Herald. You don't necessarily have to put all the auras on him. You can spread it out. So if you have a board state and you have the opponent has something like this, like we could have easily maybe put like a Setessan Training on the Setessan Champion, and maybe like a demonic on the Hateful Eidolon. And see, I messed up here. I put one Sentinel's Eyes on another Hateful Eidolon. I could have slammed it on him, and he would have been at about the same. And then if we slammed another all that glitters, he would have been even bigger. But we won. That's the most important thing. All right. This makes me feel better, because even the standard version of this list, I felt like it could be competitive. You know, it could be fast. But yeah. So let's hop into another one. Four-star Dark Flame. Okay, cool. Alright, so we got a 3-lander here. No early creature. So this kind of seems a little slow to me, even though we do have 3 lands. Yeah, I think I'm going to mulligan. I'd prefer to have at least one. Okay. Well, I don't know if I want to go down to 2. I guess we'll keep this. We definitely want to draw a card. I guess we drop the demonic since we don't have double black. We'll lead off with our Temple Garden tapped. Hope to draw into a creature. Green-black is not a color we want to see. This looks like maybe an Adventures, possibly. Okay, Karametra's Blessing is nice. Vampires? Okay, maybe it's not. Oh, this could be another one of those Death Touch. Another one of those Death Touch tribal decks running around Hooded Blightfang. Yeah, this definitely looks like Death Touch Tribal. Think about building a list around that too, because I believe I have 4 copies of that card. Alright, here we go. Could be in some serious trouble here. There's a Storm Herald. Well, let's play out the Storm Herald. I mean, I think we just let it serve up. We just don't attack. He's probably got some removal for it. No, he doesn't. Could have a pump spell, maybe. Primal Might. Nope. Alright, so we can all that glitters and hold up the Karametras, I guess. I guess that's the move. He can play a Hooded Blightfang. He could play a Questing Beast right now. He could play a... What is this? Whenever target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. And that card only costs 2, so he could easily have another one of that. I don't know if I'm ready to let it die just yet. So, yeah. Sorry. Now at least we're protected. If he comes in, we can just chump block. Trying on the top. Okay, so he found something he likes. Could be in trouble. Call the Death Dweller is nice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run out all of these enchantments because, like I said, we have another one in hand. And we're just going to go face. Another Nighthawk Scavenger. Okay. So we've got... I like glitters. Okay, so let's play Hateful Eidolon. Play this. And I'm going to put the Demonic Embrace on the Hateful Eidolon so that we can chump block a Nighthawk. And if he dies, we draw a card. And once again, we can just Storm Herald. Alright, there's the Hooded Blightfang. This is a card, when I saw it, I was so happy. I like oddball cards like this, like you can build decks around, you know? Because this is definitely something. Alright, so we have to block here. We could just be dead, honestly. I think we are. Oh. So, this is our chance. I don't think we can do it, but do this, 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 this. It's not enough, but we tried. That was our one shot. I love that crying emote, by the way. Oh, well. Opponent just outvalued us. But I do feel that this version of the deck is much, much, much better. We kind of had 2 shitty draws there, and I didn't really want to go down to 4 cards. So, it is what it is. I cry every time. Alright, let's hop into another one. Alrighty, so we have all of our colors, which is very rare. We have a Hateful Eidolon, we have a Kor Spiritdancer, and we have 2 auras. I think this is all we could ask for. So unfortunately, we do have to play the Indatha Triome first, tapped. So we don't get a turn 1 play, but that's okay. Tarion enters the battlefield tapped. Pay 2, tap, sacrifice Tarion, add 2 mana of any color in a combination. Turn from the graveyard from battlefield, draw a card. Okay, maybe this is big red. So we can play Hateful, and I guess we'll attach it to the Eidolon. See if he has a shock or something. Ooh. Gun. Dragon Master Outcast. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 6 or more lands, create a 5/5 red dragon creature token flying. Okay. Well, I'm gonna play the Kor, and then we'll just play our Godless Shrine tap. We'll go in for 2, gain some life. I mean, I'm sure if he's in Jund, he's playing removal, or he could just be running a lot of ramp. Okay, looks like the ramp. That's fine. The cool thing is we don't have to attach the auras to Kor to get the card draw. We can just keep playing them on our other creatures. As long as we play an aura, we got it going. Alright, so yep, gonna draw a card. Land is nice. Yeah, we're just gonna keep smacking. Lily would like to draw into a Karametra's Blessing, because he's got to have some type of removal, surely. However, he's playing Dragon Master Outcast. Ooh, he's here. But you have to have lands to play them. Okay, this is a fun deck. Do I... So here we're going to play another Kor. And we're going to put the Setessan on him. Draw some cards. Yep. That's a 5/5 dragon. Huge in. Now he destroys, so it's not that bad. We are going to draw a lot of cards. It's very nice. All we need is that Storm Caller, and we're okay. Let's see what we can do here. You know what? Let's play Setessan. Play 4, draw some cards, draw some cards, draw some cards, yep, draw some more cards, okay, no attacks, you can have the Temple Garden, we don't need that, it's another 5/5, but if I give him Trample, cool deck, though. Cool deck. Now, Radha only affects herself, right? Radha, yeah, okay. So, what do we do here? I think we play... Let's play the Setessan. Draw a card. Draw a card. Play all that glitters. Draw a card. Draw a card. Okay. Let's play a Sentinel's Eyes. Draw a card. Draw a card. Card. Let's play another. Draw a card. Draw a card. I think if we just go face. Got him. And that's how you do it. That is how you do it, my friends. All right, Glitter Storm 2.0 going in. We're going in. Excellent. We earned ourselves a pack. Let's go ahead and check that out. And another Roiling Vortex. Our first one. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, Roiling Vortex deals 1 damage to them. Whenever a player casts a spell, if no mana was spent to cast that spell, Roiling Vortex deals 5 damage to that player. Your opponents can't gain life. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, let's hop into another one. Excuse me. Ryva with the Teferi. Alright. So, we have a 3-lander here. We have no black source, but we don't have any black card converted mana cost, so I think we keep this. Keep this. Let's go ahead and shock in the Alseid. See what we're working with. Some type of Lurrus deck. So every permanent is 2 or less. Looks like mono white. Cool. I think we just play you and we go in. He's gonna want to block with this. Okay, fencing ace. Yeah, I was gonna say don't go in. Now the cool thing with Selfless is he can sack him at any time and target creature gains indestructible. So let's go ahead and I think we play the Sentinel's Eyes on the Kor. We'll draw a card. Beautiful. We will play Setessan Training so we can get our trample on. Even though he'll give him indestructible, doesn't matter. We're still going to go to base. There's an all that glitters. Beautiful. There's another Sentinel's Eyes. Cool. So we're just going to go in with the 6/7 on turn 2. Perfect. He didn't block, so that tells me he might have possibly some type. Well, no, he can't have enchantment removal. I'm trying to think of what he has. Come on, bro. What you got? That's 4 damage. You ain't going to outpace me. You have to kill this card. I mean, yeah, sure. That's not gonna help you. Yeah, come on in. I'm good. I'll take 6. Alright, so what's all that glitters first? Yep. Sentinel's Eyes. Yep. There's the Karametras. That's a big boy. Or I should say a big girl. Yeah, you might. He's got trample. That's fine. Still got trample. And he lost his Selfless. It's fine, man. You're not gonna outpace this card. Actually, you know, 16, that's 20. We have the Storm Herald, so screw it. How you feel? Got him. Got him. Alright, I think we got time for one more. Excuse me. Glitter Storm 2.0. Only in Historic. Itchy Walrus, wow. Alright, so we have a 3-lander here. We have no red source, but we do have a Alseid turn 1. We can Karametras for a chump block. We have the Kor. I think we can keep this. Ooh. Groves. Thoughtseize, turn 1. Tough. Assuming he takes the Kor. He doesn't. Wow, so that must tell me he either has another Thoughtseize or some type of hand hate, or he has a lot of removal. Well, let's find out, shall we? Let's play out the Alseid. Alright, well, let's play out this. Let's attack first before we do anything. Okay. And yeah, let's play that. Lofty Denial. Okay, this looks like rogues. Weird deck. Alright, let's play this as a swamp. Let's play out the Hateful Eidolon. Okay. Pass. There he is. Now this deck is definitely not designed to go against Mill, but the opponent does only have 2 cards in his hand, so hopefully the cool thing though is if he mills us a demon, there it is, then we could possibly do something. Okay. Only have a demonic, so that's not really gonna do much. Okay, I am enjoying this isolated chapel though. I think let's demonic. We'll discard the temple, and then we'll hold up the Karametras. Unless he has a counterspell. If it's a Drown in the Lock, it could go either way. No, he's just gonna counter it. That's fine. So unfortunately, we threw that card away for nothing, but it goes right back into our graveyard, so no harm. So we basically discarded a card and lost 3 life, but we do have the life link. So he's top decking. He does have Castle Locktwain, so this actually might work in our favor, because if he mills enough auras, this actually might be pretty sick. Alright, so let's play out the Kor. Let's see what this card is. Okay. Let's go ahead and play Exile 2. Well, we don't need creatures. We definitely don't need land. And I think we can get rid of one Alseid. That's fine. I want to save our auras. Definitely want to draw a card. The land is nice. First time playing against rogues with this particular list. There's another land, so we're good. I'm going to go in for 2. Does he have removal? Does he have bounce? Does he have some type of creature he can flash in? Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Call the Death Dweller. So I think now is the time to be slick and oh well, he sees the Karametra, so I don't think he's interested in blocking. Maybe I'm wrong. I will definitely pop that Karametra for sure. He also has Vigilance, which is really nice. We have a Demonic Presence. And that's it for right now. Excuse me. Okay, doesn't want to block. Smart. Alright. This is going to be actually pretty awesome here. Okay, there's 2. Do I try and get whatever this is out of his hand? He's going to draw a card. We've got a Setessan. We've got a Demonic. Not quite enough, but he is going to mill some more cards. So, yeah, I think we take this one out. Okay. Let's gain ourselves some life. If this is a counter spell, it's great. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So he still loses that. I think we win because replace Storm. Yeah, he's dead. All right, so watch this. So we Storm Herald. We slam everything on her. We go in with him. So we're going to pick 1, 2, and 3. Attach Demonic Embrace. Attach Setessan Training. And attach the Sentinel's Eyes. Got him. Fucking beat rogues. We beat rogues. With 4-color enchantments. Glitter Storm, my friends. It's for real. Alright. I am very happy. I'm very happy with the performance. Rogues is just right about up there with my beating mono red as far as my satisfaction. So I am very, very happy. That's all I have for you guys today, my friends. Hopefully you enjoyed the matches. I'll post the deck list in the description of the video like always, and I'll leave it at that. I just want to say one more time, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. It's free to you and helps us out so much. Feel free to drop me a comment, talk about strategy, deck ideas, misplays. I read the comments daily, and if you have any friends or family that are into Magic, please share the channel with them. And don't forget, if you're going to be a new follower or subscriber on either my Twitch or YouTube channels, once you do follow or subscribe, just reach out to me in the chat or the comment. Say something like, hey, I just followed or subscribed or whatever. And I can respond to you with an in-game code that you can use in Arena to unlock a mystery gift from Wizards. And if you follow and subscribe, I'll give you 2 codes. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.